Hi, Scott Machine Gun Dad. I want to explain something to you. I'm always telling people, hey, you need to hit the auctions, you need to hit the gun shops. One of the things that is a lost art from when I was heavily into guns, I'm still into guns, but I'm not heavily into them like I used to be. In the sense that I'm not networking like I used to. Networking is a very important thing in the gun business, and the reason it's important is if you collect oddball stuff like I do, or even like the HK P9S that broke, I can probably find the parts or ammunition. And why am I saying this is because I scored, I did a score, and I want to tell you why. I got a score because I used to work with a guy who knew I was into guns, who knew a guy that got in the state, who referred them to me because I treat people fairly. This guy had, I don't know, probably 100,000 rounds worth of ammo of different calibers. I brokered several ammunition purchases out of the deal, made no money on it because that's not what I'm about. But he then sold me some ammunition at a really good price. What did he sell me? That. What is that, boys and girls? That is a 7.92 by 33 round. The ammo he sold me was steel case like this one. East German manufacturer from the 50s. 30 cents a round. You can't. That's a freaking steal. Why is it a steal? Because I treated them right on the deal before. The gun hobby is not all about the Benjamins. If you're a dealer and yes, you're in it for money, yeah, you got to do about the money. But if you're a collector, you need to do it because it's the right thing to do. It doesn't always work out as good as this did, but if you're sitting down there and you're thinking to yourself, oh, I'm a collector, and hey, I screwed that guy over on that Mauser for $50 more than it was worth, or I got an extra $100. If you're that kind of person, good for you, yay. I don't want to fucking do business with you. But if you're the kind of person that if I break a firing pin in the Mauser I bought from you, and I call you up and say, hey, the freaking firing pin work, if you bought it from me, I'd get you a firing pin because it's the right thing to do. That's one of the things that's missing from the gun collecting hobby now, is the camaraderie. It's not just about the money. It's about helping other collectors get started. So, I made a score. Please treat collectors like you would want to be treated. If you're dealing with a guy that's all retail and you're buying off the internet, that's a little different. But if you're at a gun show and you see a guy that you may see routinely for the next 10 years, you might want to treat him like a friend instead of an adversary. It also helps the hobby. And the other cool thing about this, Nick gets to shoot an STG 44 now. Stay tuned, you'll get to see that.